Hello, good day. I just want to add to Ijesha's story. About Ijesha, it's a pity you fall into this kind of a thing. To be sincere, with the video that was released by Punch, it is obvious that Baba Ijesha is very, very guilty. And unfortunately, there is no how he might escape a sentence. I don't know. Maybe he's having a very good lawyer and could be able to twist the game around, just like Princess and the Yapo with some cool real life actors are doing. It's going beyond the normal acting now. We are now having a reality show for real. The acting is just too real. Ijesha, oh god. After watching the video, to be sincere, Ijesha was almost going down on the lady. And the lady, the girl, let's put it girl, she's a minor, so she's a girl, was not really restricting. That simply means that there is a kind of relationship between them. With Princess story, Ijesha came in and she left immediately. And Princess is playing the game and did not really write a script well. I'm sorry to say that. Because she said Ijesha was there 7 years ago, raped the girl, and had never been in that house. So the question now is, after 7 years, Ijesha came in. Instantly, the door was locked. Ijesha immediately intervene and continue the 7 years ago love affairs. That looks somehow. But to us that watch the video, some people are commenting that the girl was willingly giving herself to Ijesha, was not really restricting. I think that is wrong in the script. I think the girl was aware that she was about to set Ijesha up and needed testimony to nail Ijesha, and that was why the lady, played along, which was a little bit wrong. If the girl had restricted a little bit, it would have given more weight. Although sexual harassment is beyond just rough handling a lady, or fighting a lady or something, or being physical. When it comes to a minor, even when she willingly give herself to you as a man or as a woman, the implication is she is not in her normal senses. She is young. She does not know what is good and what is right, even if it is the other way around. If it is a E that is in question, it simply means a minor. Anybody below 18 does not know what is good and right. So that means the guy, Ijesha, took advantage of the girl for not knowing what is good and what is bad. For those who felt like, no, he wasn't raping, he wasn't forcing, the girl was willingly flowing. We need to understand a lot of things, and this is going to be a lesson to most of us. We have a lot of young girls outside there dressing almost half naked and with their futures, maybe around 14, 15, and you start saying like, I just hope you don't fall into this trap. Don't try it. Anybody beyond 18 is meant to be a minor, and anything you do on a minor, that simply means the minor is not aware, she's not wise, or he's not wise enough. So that means you are taking advantage. So it is still sexual harassment. And anybody with a proof on that, I don't know how many years, but whoever does that is going to go down. It's going to go down for it. And it's a fact that it's going to go down. So simply means Baba Ijesha is going down. And it's a lesson to a lot of people, because not everybody knows. We're like, she be more pastor, everybody now, we shall force it. Please, Ijesha, I'm sorry this is happening. Well, coming back to, I'm laughing because it's more of a script, so that is why I'm laughing. People will look at it like, why are you laughing? This is serious, a girl, a this, a that. It happens almost every day, but most of us don't really know the implication. And that is why I'm laughing. Like, now we would all know the implication of trying to have fun or trying to have sex with a minor, even if the girl willingly or if the guy willingly surrender him or herself to sexual intercourse. So we all know now that it's an offense. Minor is minor, even if the age is not as far as Baba Ijesha. So don't be confused like Toruko Jagbalagba age yẹn ti pọ̀jù now ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Forget ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ o. Even when you're 20, you can stand and you're trying to have sexual intercourse with somebody of 14, 15, 16, and the parents really want to deal with you, you'll be dealt with for assault, sexual assault, child abuse, and so on. So, please let us note this. I think Ijesha had given himself to us to understand what sexual abuse really means, and it's a pity he's going down. He has gone down already, because even the name is down already. Even if he takes it out of court and was have a light sentence or was bailed or whatever comes out of it, the name cannot go back. It's an insult, and this name is already, dividing the industry, which is where I really want to go into. Talking about Princess, your script is a little bit, it's a little bit funny. I don't want to use much negative words, but your script is, you didn't really sit down for it. You were too angry to bring this into deal, as into light. So you were unable to sit down and adjust yourself. Number one is setting up a lady. Setting up someone, I think, is a crime also. I don't know. I don't have proof for that. And also, playing along a minor is a crime also. But that is apart. But what I'm even trying to say is, you said 7 years ago, rape, you were on our way. You knew 2 years ago. 5 years after, woman, Abba now, even like you said they gave the lady to you just to cover it up that you're yet to have your child, which I am sorry about. But it shows that you didn't really handle those kids like children. Maybe they were just there as a maid. Otherwise, 7 years old girl, Abba now, was raped. Wow! One thing is, I wasn't expecting you to write a bad script, because I wasn't seeing you much around the Yoruba actresses who are not really using. Maybe you should have called on Funke Akindele. Toya Yumaku is a friend. You should have called her. Maybe she should have helped you prepare a better script. That script is funny. You should have called someone who knows how to write scripts. You do jokes a lot, not really into movies. 5 years after, woman, waiting now. Then another funny thing is, you said Ijesha has not been in your place for that long, and now came in just 7 years after, and within some minutes continued 7 years ago. Abba now, not even intro, and everything was just going smoothly like that. Oh man, what's happened now? And even in the first video, which was when we saw Baba Ijesha begging, Baba Ijesha really knew that trying to have fun with a very small girl is not. I think he was begging, not because he even knew what he was doing. He was just shy enough to let the video go out, like, let me just die. You understand? And he was even telling you how lovely you had been to him. You had been his helper. you have been the Messiah. Then you know his pastor. He gave you a pastor to call, in order to solve some of his problem and so on. So that means you're too deep, and you said he has not been in your place for 7 good years. Up now, and you knew 2 years ago. That means you knew 5 years after. So it now took you another 2 years to prepare this script. You need to tell us what Baba Ijesha did that is annoying. I think maybe the girl, maybe you were having something, and Ijesha was now having another thing with one of your girls, and you felt like that's an insult, so you must pay for it. I'm not saying it is. One other thing I need to ask is, why now? Why now? Rape. It will be obvious. There will be blood. The way the girl would react and everything. You didn't take it out. You weren't crying then. And later, now you start crying, we start seeing you on street crying, everywhere crying. Wow, you'll be very you'll be a very good actress. Well, the story is getting more interesting with Iyabo Ojo in the scene. Iyabo Ojo, I salute. Talking about Iyabo Ojo in the script, I really appreciate what Iyabo Ojo did. To be sincere, I appreciate her. I appreciate her part. Trying to be a mother, which we all know that Iyabo Ojo had never been a good mother with what she flaunts around, and as in how she flaunts her daughter around, with a history of a lady 18 years old. First thing she did immediately she clocked 18 was to go to club, spray money on strippers. Where is that idea coming from? Stripper, 18 years. That means that thing just told us that that thing has been in her mind for a very long time. And immediately she got 18, she was like, wow, it's time for sex. It's time for life. It's time to enjoy what mommy is enjoying and what mommy has been talking about. Am I speaking? But now you are the one that was like fronting the whole scene. You are the major warrior here, trying to tell us that no, that's child abuse, which is true. He needs to be punished, which is true. But what has Yomi done? What has Yomi done? What is it that Yomi did that no one should do, or that is unreasonable? I don't know. Maybe I didn't read his long write-up. He said he's good at the write-up, and I'm not good at reading what is not bringing money to me. So I don't think I need to read that. But I saw most of his video. All he was just talking about is don't let us condemn, as in don't let us hear Baba Ijesha. It needs a fair hearing. No matter what, people are killing. We see our politicians, when they steal their billions and everything, they tell us it is snake and nothing happens. So people do stuff, people kill, and they still get good lawyers, they go to court. Recently, last year, before the COVID issue, there was a robbery around my place. 2 shops were being broken, and the guy was caught with some items and went to court. The guy won. They said there wasn't enough proof that he was the one who went to broke the shop. So what I'm saying is people go to court. Instead of you doing this, why don't you do more on your lawyer, and why attacking Yomi? What I'm trying to say is, must we attack everybody that just want to hear Baba Ijesha's point of view? Baba Ijesha has done the worst, and there is proof to nail him down. So, but that doesn't mean we should not hear his story. At least let him say his jargons. Let him say his jargons. That is why we have the court. That is why we have the rules. Let him say it. No matter what you do, it is still one lawyer that will come and sit and like, yeah, I am his lawyer. I am so sure today, if these Boko Harams are taken to court officially, I know they will still have a lawyer. Do you know how many people they've killed in this country? And they will still have a lawyer. So we are not saying what he did is right, but what we are saying is he still deserved to be heard. If the police are trying to twist the case, you already have proofs. Then put in a good lawyer, a better lawyer. Let the sitting start. Let's see where it is going to be. And even what you need to understand is, it is beyond Baba Ijesha being jailed. People are being jailed and came out to become somebody in life. So being jailed is not even going to be the capital punishment. The capital punishment has been given already, which is ruling his career. His career has been ruled already. So that's the major. There is nothing as worse as that. And that was Baba Ijesha's fear when he was saying he wanted to commit suicide, even when we know that he can't. But who knows, he might have. But what we are saying is he was thinking about his career at that time. So why don't we look at it from that angle, like he has been really punished now. But we are not saying we should not go further by punishing him, with the book. Like, let there be the judgment, the real judgment, the court judgment. But attacking Yomi because he came out to want to really know what Ijesha had done, you don't need to think of trying to drag people down. And like someone said, he said a lot of actresses has been coming out trying to cry, trying to use Baba Ijesha as a way to the top. Like, oh, people are condemning this, let me condemn it so that people will not see me as a bad person. Well, you try, you're part of the script. It's good. But my real sense about Iyabo Ojo is when you now insult a colleague, no matter how, maybe you felt like you have more success than him, somehow, when some people will always be at the top at a particular time, while some people will always be coming, and that doesn't mean that people coming will not get to the top and will not surpass those people. We all knew when Ogogo was topping the Yoruba, industry. Now we have Odulade now. Odulade has been in system for a while now. That doesn't mean it's going to be there forever. Fine, my Oga, I truly salute, and I'm not like saying you'll be down, you'll never be down. But what we are saying is some people will still rise to that place and surpass that place one day. So you don't need to now bring him down like Daru. You're not the one that brought him to this world. Like Ayema Bajeni, Kinekong on social media. Auntie, Kini now, celebrity now, you should be able to compose your words. Attacking your Daru, Ayema Baje, Tanye, Mama, oh, they were London. Now they travel out, they shake it go. Now you build UK, and now your mama be the queen. I be United States. Ṣẹ́yìn lẹ́ni ni, bó lẹ́ni gan, kí ló dé, èèyàn ní ìnà ìṣọ̀lọ́hún. So I'm only saying Iyabo Ojo should always try and compose herself, bring your information out without those words. Let me just put it that way. It's just too much. You're speaking sense, you're making sense, but you're not presenting yourself. And don't hide under the pretense that Abiyamonimi, Amoro Abiyamoteje, Amo. So don't pretend to us like Abiyamonimi. Amoro Eteje, you know, flaunt it. You are do now, can flex now. So why will you now be telling me, hey, Abiyamonimi, as if say you be one kind born again, one kind thing now? Yawa. Yomi, I truly salute. Yomi, it's cool. I really appreciate the way you handle things. At least somebody in your color work with your color so Baba Ijesha is down and there is nothing you can do to that. But at least you stood up to really know what the story is, and you stood up to at least hear Baba Ijesha, and if possible he needs a bill or he needs a lawyer or something, you were there to like, what can I do So I really appreciate you. And despite the fact that Princess told us that you always want to scam her, and I realized that Auntie she won't don't pay in scam money. On a fed dupon, on a fed dupon London, on a dupon London. And they will pay you still alone, she any dupe me. She script the princess she was saying like you want to dupe her, and we realized that she was even saying it again that she paid you $500, which is meant for a particular somebody, and wants you to return the money, and you said jokingly, or maybe you insisted like, no, I'm not paying you this money, I'll do me and you said alone now you should dupe now. Kilowa day auntie. Well, it's one of those things. You are in soup now. A lot of people want you down. So I just pray you are able to do this right. Well, it's unfortunate that the Yoruba music industry is already going down. The reason why I said it's going down is everybody is recruiting now. Princess is recruiting, and Yomi is recruiting. And majorly, we still have much female with Princess and much male with Yomi. Wow. And unfortunately, we have some elder ones in the game who felt like, drag her down, like Latin came out. I love the way he came, trying to say he's not in support, which is okay. He said he's unable to punish Baba Ijesha because it's not in his group. Is okay. But the only question I have for Latin is, why must somebody force you to talk? Because you don't want to go down. Wow. But as Said also said in his video, why do you want to drag me down? So everybody must talk now, otherwise it's going down. Oh, it's a pity. But in my conclusion, I just pity Yoruba industry. I just pity Yoruba industry because my observation now is this is not the end. It's just the beginning. Everybody will be trying to involve another in shit. Nobody's going to support anybody again, especially people Team Yabojo or Team Princess. When stuff happens, you now realize that Team Yomi will now come like, yes, the way we treated Ijesha is the way we are going to treat you. If any team in Yomi's team, if Team Yomi gets into trouble now, you realize that Team Yabojo or Team Princess will now come like, yeah, hey, no wonder they were siding Ijesha. So I just really advise you people to come back as one. Ijesha's fuck up has already been treated. Let's be sincere. His name has been dragged into the mud. Everything about him has gone down. Even if he escaped the sentence, his name is no longer there. And with the sentence, he's not going to die there. He will come back empty-handed with nothing, unless he can apologize and take the shame off, I don't know, or silently travel out. But what I'm now saying is, that has happened. Why don't you people come together as one so that you will not suffer stuff like this again? You people will suffer for what you're doing now. It is teams now, but then when it now comes, let's now look at it like, if anybody now fucked up now, you will be treated like a normal citizen. And now it is interesting. Then it will be disastrous. So if you people don't come back as one, celebratory is celebratory. You have the fame, you have everything, and you should be able to manage and use your influence. So, but the rate which you are now, you are bringing yourself to nothing. That means the way you are handling the case, you're bringing yourself to nothing, bringing out your stories, you know, competing like, yeah, no, this is you, this is this, you came to beg, you came to this, you came to that. You people are now seeing you as normal being, and the politicians are also seeing you as normal being. So when the time comes, they want to deal with one person or the other, they deal with you comfortably because you don't have a team again. I hope you are seeing the far picture, the real thing, instead of saying these jargons. Ijesha is down. He's down. He's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it. But what will happen tomorrow? Please, I'm begging. Use your common sense. Come together as one. Let Ijesha go and pay. But you come together as one. Even the bike men, Olokada, Oman Pakwo as one. It's a pity that this is how we Yorubas do. Yeah, I know if it is an Hausa man or Igbo man, no matter what they stand. But Yoruba ló mọ̀ òótọ́, Yoruba ló máa ń sọ òótọ́, and òótọ́ yẹn náà ló gbé wa débi táwa yìí, òun náà láṣẹ wa yìí. When stuff happens, ta ló jẹ̀bi, ta ló jàre? No, ìwọ ló jẹ̀bi. Báwo ló yẹ máa lu àbókí yẹn? Àwọn jẹ́ ń lu bọ̀bọ́ yẹn látàárọ̀, ṣé torí pé ó jẹ́ àbókí? See, it will not take you people to anywhere. It will always drag you down. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have this long presentation, but after watching this your movie to some extent, I got tired and I felt like, let me just advise you people to stop this season film. This is gonna be too much for you in years to come. Nobody knows who will be next. Kaluku ló ní tiẹ̀ lára. Just the song. Ijesha, Kaluku ló ní tiẹ̀ lára níbi tó fi há. Òfò Ijesha oníṣẹ́lómi. Now, please, I'm begging you, come together as one. Forget Ijesha. Ijesha is down. Ijesha, I am sorry. Ijesha paid a price for us all, especially male, who always feel like, oh, a lady is futured and is ripe. Not every lady is ripe. Please, not every lady is ripe. Nothing happens when nothing happens. A lot of people have been doing this. Let's be sincere with ourselves. It's common. We don't count it like, it's in Doku now. I'm not Doku Ju. I'm okay. I'm Doku go. Oh, back by. Nothing happens when nothing happens. Something has happened now. So something is happening. Ijesha is going down and Ijesha is down already. But please, artists, Yoruba artists to be precise, come together as one. Forget that story. Forget that story. You are not meant to be antagonizing Ijesha. You don't need to antagonize him. You don't. What he has is more than enough for him to chew. So leave Ijesha alone. And princess, madam, she don't know good money. She could teach to German. I'm not saying you should take it out of court, but I'm saying you don't need the extra fight again. He has been disciplined. To me, what he's chewing now is even beyond him going to court. But we are not saying he should not go to court. We are not saying he should not be sentenced. But you don't need all these. Darayila mwede nwora yin le ni ṣé ní làákàyè ni sórí yóò tẹ wá pé wọn ni gbogbo yín tá máa ń wò ní tẹlifíṣàn tá máa ń wò pé bí Ọlọ́run ni Ọlọ́run gbogbo yín wá sọra ayé dìdàkudà.